Welcome back to Timberborn and our new Diamond playthrough. So we are getting there. We are getting there with this. It's a slow process, but it's bound to be slow because room is at a premium. But as you can see now, I've got my major dam now working, which I'm quite happy about. I'm going to slowly but surely get rid of this, I think. How am I going to get that round there, though? But I want to do that first. I want to get rid of this. It'll give us a bit more, you know, that's stupid in a way. So that's another thing to concentrate on. One of many. Obviously, in this playthrough, we do not have to worry too much about drought now, even though I've only got like 3,000 water, which will be eventually be solved. Let's put it that way. I'm increasing here for obvious reasons. As I said in the last playthrough, don't think I need to do that still. We can get to that one. I'll get rid of that. That should have been probably. Could I get that as a 2? Or should I do that as a 1? There's 2 here though. Just trying to look there. Probably don't need that, but I don't think it'll cause any problems. We'll see what will happen when we get things like the bad war. Building is being emptied. It's still being emptied, but it's not being emptied because you're not emptying it. Building is not connected. Apparently it's not connected. So now it is. Don't know what's happened there. Oh, that was they did do a recent update, didn't they? So I will have to there was only a little update that fixed something, and I don't remember that would have been nothing. But you never know with these people at Beaver headquarters, if you like, the developers. That's not doing anything. I may as well have that. I don't even know whether that was a good place for the logs anyway, but I don't even know where the hell my logs are, and I need to get rid of all this anyway. I've got logs there, and I've got... Oh, that doesn't need to be there anymore, because that's empty. Thank you. So I'll have that back. I've gone back to my old overhead earphones, not the bud ones, because now in the UK it's a bit cooler, and it feels feels like stereo. All these sounds sound so much different. The music doesn't, but the actual sounds, that explosion sounded really weird. I was doing all this, wasn't I, to get the water, but we don't seem to be getting any water in. That's probably because here is a bad time. I don't care. Now, obviously, I could do some stuff in here. I could get rid of all that, and oh, that's good. It's definitely a satisfying explosion compared to what it was before. I think they'll be able to get that, and they'll certainly be able to get that. I've got storage for logs. I've got like millions of logs. I've got a bajillion of them. The problem is that level's gone up now as well, hasn't it? So I'm going to have to put this level up. Now, is it this way around? I think it is this way around. So now I can get on top of that level as well. I think that was the highest level that I could do, wasn't it? I'll just go check. No. No, I can go 2. I can actually go even higher. By another 2. I want to get that as high as I can. I'm still not too sure yet how I'm actually going to do this, so you'll have to bear with me because things are at foot here. I can get rid of that now. Obviously, all this infrastructure is going. All this we're going to get rid of because we don't need it. I'll be glad when all this is actually out. That's supposed to be emptying. It's been emptied, but it's not really been emptied. Is that because the cocktail flour? I think I did it here, didn't I? Oh, I better do another one then. Do a medium storage. And have that for that. It looks like a weird... Where are you? I can't see the wood for the trees. That's not the one. That's the one there. And I'll build that. And obviously we'll build this. I don't think I need... Well, I probably do need to do that. I didn't need to do that in that one though. I'll do it anyway. And that'll once this gets built, we'll be able to empty that. Now most of the thing then is basically just killing all. Well, it's a silly word. Getting rid of all this lot. Now the planks. I'm okay with planks. In other words, I've got tons of planks. I've got a plethora of planks. Not where you can have a plethora of planks, but in my world you can. Right, that's pretty flat. Now obviously we haven't had the bad water hit yet. No, and obviously if I turn this... because I can't even get to them. There. If I turn these off for an example, like that, this should technically rise. As we can see, well, it'll only rise so far, but we did see it rise as well. That was quite high. I didn't notice that. That's I've got 700 in dirt, so I'm not really too much worried about the dirt situation. I'll go to the end because remember they can only go down. They won't be able to go across. As in the sense they'll have to go that one first, do that one, and then keep going as long as our levers don't get caught, which they shouldn't do. Oh, that sounds a satisfying explosion on my ears. It sounds really bassy, boom, you know what I mean, compared to the other ones. Even though the other speakers, the inner speakers, are actually a lot better quality speakers than they were. But anyway, I digress. That's almost out. I need this out to get this back on. I know I can do that, obviously. I could, but it's not really that great, but it'll do. Because all of this will be going. You can see now the area that I've created is absolutely ginormous. Now, I don't know whether it's a good idea. Now, I am going to create something for inside here. But I don't know what yet. It would be nice to move these, because obviously then they're all going to get all the water that they need. How... I'm okay, and I've got 40... I've got a little bit of extract left. Not a lot. Not a lot. How is the maple stuff going then? Because we haven't really had a look at that in this last few... because obviously I'm trying to increase this. And we will get there eventually. It's still in its growing stage. Which is absolutely typical. Most of the logs have been cut down now, though. Obviously, because I added that absolute ginormous amount. And now I don't. Don't get caught. I will not be happy at all. I'm doing this because it makes sense. Is that empty? That is empty. Come and pick this up, my friends. So we can do an extra 2 on top of that. Right, what here is in the way? Is there anything else? No, everything can go now. Wassum. Wassum. I can't get rid of that though. Won't allow me to. Come on. Please. Sometimes you press the button on something and you just go, nah, I'm not going to do that. Right, that's... Obviously, because there's like gears and all sorts in this pit. I suppose in a way... oh no, I'm going to have to be careful because they could go down and get that, couldn't they? I don't particularly want them to go down there. No, the bad water will got the back on it, so I'm going to destroy all this in one go, which I probably could have done anyway, to be honest. Now, obviously, I increase this. I'll have to increase this to go up as well. But I'm going to leave that as a thing, a list to do. But I think it's actually running better. I think we're getting a lot... Well, we're not getting full power yet. We'll never get full power on this one, I don't think. We might get full power on that one. No, we won't. Getting flipping less on now. Don't know why I'm not getting full power on there. Like, I wonder if that's... Yeah, close above that. So it's just going to close and... there's no point in me having this open. And this is all closed anyway. It was never going to be that fast anyway, but it was... The problem being is I'm not generating enough power here. That's the problem. I'm only generating a small amount. But that's just the way it's going. I'm annoyed that these are not getting filled in. And I'm annoyed that they're not getting filled in either. Because there's enough water in the system to be able to get all that. The only, I suppose, in some respects, the only problem is because I'm taking as much water as I can. Oh, now let's have a look. There we go. Hey, hey, babies! It's working. That's good. Right. We'll ditch all this and get it to pick all this up. Because we've got this here. And because remember, this is going to get boom boomed as well. All this is going to get boom boomed. I don't even know where I'm going to put this, to be honest. Got that stupid paper. Do I need the stupid paper? Don't know whether I need the stupid paper. But we can go one extra up there. I'm quite willing to blow this and this. Don't know how much of that I want to blow. Like I said, I've got to leave this tunnel. This has got to be left. Anything from around that, anything around this. I mean, I could have made it a bit tighter probably, but it doesn't really matter. Anything from this. So what we do is we turn these off. It flows upwards and then flows out when we make this last. As long as I make it lower, this is why I've got to get rid of these bloody things. But now they're filling up, which is absolutely annoying. So I'm going to empty them out. Because I want the smaller ones. I want these filled. Although they're not getting by haulers, I don't know why. Because it would make sense to change them, because the reason why is I want these lower, because like I said, if you've not seen the previous one, you know, I understand it's a lot to watch if you only just first come to the channel. Ooh, what's pigs got here? This has taken a long time to do. If you think each one of these, we're on, I think this is 35, so we had 35 hours of play just to get here. It's quite a lot. I would like to get this done, if it's not too much trouble. And I would like to get this done if it's not too much trouble. You're in the bad water section, so just don't be... as you can see, right, so this theoretically... Now I've enabled that. Now you can see. So this is now... it's under this height. So now it's coming from this one. So I'm still getting water running through the system, which will still make these run, even though it will take a while to refill back up again, like. Let's get rid of that one. What else can I get rid of? Obviously, when I blast that down, I will have to have some ladders going down to it to keep going. That means all I'll have left is this trench. I theoretically don't need this anymore because it's not doing anything. But that's not bad. Can I make that slightly tidier? I think so. Because it looks shambolic. Right then. Let's organise. So we've got the haulers. See, the problem is I've got the haulers there. Now I've got the dirty mine going. I haven't got the dirty mine going. I've not got the dirty mine going. Been able to get... Oh, no. Why is it not getting... Oh, because we want treated planks. Uh-huh. The only problem being is this one needs to go then. Yeah, we're not getting a lot of... I eventually want that to be the line. And come out here. Again, I might, like I said in the previous ones, we want to be... This is a nightmare. It needs to go, but I just can't... Until I can get the full Monty. The full Monty. I haven't seen that film for a while. It's good for him, actually. We don't want this back one. So I'll get them to be picked up. How many spaces have I got for gears? Now that's going to be a bit of an issue because I've got far too many gears. And I've got no flipping storage for them. The problem being is where do I really want... The problem is if I turn that way, they won't be able to walk. If I turn that way, they won't be able to walk that way. The only alternative I've got is here. If I do that, because they can't walk past this anyway, so that's not really much of an issue. If I do this, they'll be able to go up to there. But will they be able to transfer from that? I'm saying it can. Build that for me, boys. I mean, this is going to have to move anyway, eventually. Everything in this playthrough has had to move about 25,000 times. But that's the reason why. If I can't do any, what's the point of having that on? Because I haven't got any treated planks to actually be able to do anything. Now, I might as well turn the tapper shack on. Because that'll get me back more planks. So that's a good thing. I desperately don't want to do more. I don't want to get rid. It's like, really? This is annoying. I could. It would mean taking out this. Where? What the hell? Demolish. Just take this out. And blasting down. I've got to blast down there if I'm taking that line anyway. I think. Well, maybe not. I was going to add some more power. And that's the only really alternative I can do. The power here, as we filled that in because of for obvious reasons. This is annoying because it's only taking one when it really needs to be even deeper. But obviously then I've lost me thing. Delete that. Would you delete that, please? Yep. Pick that up. Planks. Yeah, I've got over 2,000 in plank spaces, and I'm not even. But I'm just not getting the. I'm running too much, basically. Planks. I'm gonna stop that because I don't really need that. I don't think. Yeah, it's been always real. a real difficult thing this this playthrough because of not there. Don't want it there because that's me path. Like I said, we'll be getting rid of the path eventually. That's almost done. I've got 600 left. So I'll wait till it does all that because I don't want to. There might be a better way of going up there as well. That's a hellish high. That way, they could use this one instead of going this one. Yeah, you see, we are getting. Like I said, I'll have to build when I blow this up. I'll have to build a ladder and get rid of that one. So there's a lot to. Again, you know, there's a hell of a lot in this game to actually do. Incapacity. I'm going to unemployed. I've got 4 unemployed. I've got a massive amount of the ones that are incapacitated. Why are you incapacitated? I wonder. I'm going to build some more here then. Well-being. Medical. That's another one. That's another one. I could get rid of this square because they can walk around. And put another one medical there. What is all this? Gears, gears, flipping gears. Why are there gears there? It'll be a boys. They can get to it. They just haven't built it yet. That's fine. If that's the case, then I'll want to get this out of the way eventually. So I'm going to empty this lot. That's grilled potatoes. Don't flipping want them there. Potatoes! I can finally say it. I couldn't obviously say it in the... I can't say it in the Fortitude player because I don't have potatoes. But I know it makes one of the viewers laugh. So I'm all for it. I'm all for it. We should have a... At the end of the day, we should have a bit of, you know, fun, shouldn't we? I mean, we know what's happening in the world and it's all awful. So we need to have something in our lives. Right, that's almost done. Only a couple of things need to be done. Although, why is that? It's too far. Oh, it's too far. Because I forgot to path it, didn't I? Now, we know that this, which I'm going to get rid of now, let's... Oh, no, that was probably a bad idea. Can have... There. So I can have 2 extras. But what I'm going to do is build a ladder first. And then that will... I suppose 2 extras. I don't need... No, I don't need it that high, do I? 1 and 2. That would be here. So I don't need this one. We can actually get... I could probably get rid of this path. Actually. Actually, I don't need to get rid of all of that. I can just put it on top, kind of. The advantage of that is then I don't need to do anything. I'm just going to blow this up. I'm obviously only... I've got no extract left, so that's going to be a bit of an issue. We got 3 days and a dream. I'm going to push this a bit forward. I also want to get in there and blow that one up. Because that's perfectly fine to do, I think. Yes. Because this is the outside walls. This is the inside wall. The advantage is they'll be able to walk on here and get this, so it's not going to cause any problems. I would like to get this one done before they actually run out of any more. But I can't run the stupid thing either. I've got the flour here. And I know I've got a ton of bread, but that's not the problem. The only alternative, which is actually here, which I was going to get rid of, but I decided not to, would be to get the... That's food, isn't it? Get the grist mill. And do that. Do that for wheat flour. Add that in, do that. Then I can get rid of one of these. What I'm wanting is a 4, which is one of these. I'm going to have to get rid of 2 of them, but at least I've got 1, if you get what I mean. I got, you know, at least one's going to run. I mean, I could get rid of the builder's hut, move it somewhere else, he says. Where's... We got the grilled potatoes there. Now they're taking up a massive amount of space somewhere in this playthrough. I have no idea where they are. It would make sense to have that as grilled. Right. I'm pausing because we had some grilled potatoes down here, which I'm going to get rid. That's gone. That's gone. That's gone. I think these are all... If I get rid of them all... I'm trying to get space, because this is going to be needed to be redesigned, so I might as well shove them in there. Now, we know that there's 3,600. This isn't going to be enough, because that's only 1,200, so that's 20... You know, it's going to need... I'm going to need to go up, I think, another height, to be honest. I think I can go... Yeah, I can go up another height. I've got so many gears. And I've got tons of logs. So why not take the plunge and just do it? Do it. Do it, do it, do it. It'd be nice of them to build this as well, but I'm not, like, overly worried. Right, they built that. So remember, I can only do 2, but if I do this as well, get this build, we start our last height, and this is the highest that I can go. Now, I know now I've I've got this back again. Sorry for that moving around. I know sometimes it can be a bit jarring. That will be this one. We're gonna have storage. Remember, this storage is for this here, not. I was thinking that if I can get a waterfall, in other words, I build it and it falls down somewhere, then it could be running water. Then I technically wouldn't need to do the this. There's no point doing a mechanical fluid because the trouble is it will stop when it's not running. So that's another thing. I've got 500 left. I'm purposely doing this. What I'll do is I'll probably take these out as well and just then leave them empty, and when I'll leave this open, and when I'm ready I'll just take them out and then move them to the top as and when. There we go. You see, now we've got this done. It doesn't take long once you get them on the ball. No, I want the thing done. Right. It's fine. Right. Now you carry on with that, babies. Beavesy beeves. Yeah, we know you need power, because they need power, but when that runs, that should theoretically do that. I'm going to take it will. I'm going to take the unbelievable thing of getting rid of all that. And all that, and all that, and all that. Quite an untidy mess if we don't mind me saying. Right, they'll get all picked up as well. Then we'll convert to where I could get both two in there. Probably only need one. But they are quite a heavy powered thing, you know. It's all progressing in the right direction, as we say. Now, obviously, this is where the problem starts. I can't obviously get that to go up there because we got a leak. Now, thinking about it, I could use this to... No, see, the problem is the water, once it goes under that, will not... See, this is the problem of using water, if you get what I mean. As you can see, it took an enormous amount of time to get that going. This is still here, because I haven't got a flipping place for that yet. Although I could hang it off here, I suppose. But that might not actually be the worst idea for now. Remember, this is only 2. I don't think I need that then. I'll leave that like that and see if what it does. See if I can move it. I'm going to close this for obvious reasons, and then it'll start to pick up what it'll just absolutely cane that up there. That's why I did this one and why I did this one. Because obviously, if it gets too low, then I can just automatically open that one. I'm going to be interested in making this here, I think. At least I don't have to worry about which lamin ray around it is. Like here. And the amount of times I've done that wrong. Right. I've got rid of that. The only slight issue is I've got no flipping explosives. I'm not sure what that was. Well, I know what it was for, but I don't think I need it, to be honest. And well, I don't even need any of that. They'll be able to pick this up anyway. That might be... I've got to get rid of these two as well. Fortunately, the tapper shack's at this side and not the other side, so I don't need to add anything. Oh, that's good now. Now we're getting this done. We've got absolutely blitzing this baby dolls. Come on. You see what I mean by how long it takes to get the water right the way up to the top? It's quite a long way. I've got 200 in. But that's not bad. That means that's actually done. The problem is now is obviously I'm going to need to increase that before I even get around here, because otherwise this isn't going to work. Obviously they've still got this one for this edge, but that's fine. I think I'll need to go on this one as well, so this one will need to be increased. I might as well get that one to the height, the max height. I suppose that I could put the sluice here. This is what I was thinking of. Let's put the sluice there. It will fall out with water there, and I could set the sluice. The problem is I'd have to cut into that there, which means I put the sluice at the back, put a platform under there, because the platform can go over the sluice, I think. I'm going to try it here. Just does it? Yeah, see there. So I'll be able to set this. Set this to somewhere near 85%. These need over 50% to be able to think, and then you wouldn't need that. Now, you would keep them in because obviously, if it goes under this level, it would turn off. But I can't see you been doing it that long. I mean, really, it can't be that long. Have we got water going? We have got water going, which means we've got power, which means we've got to. Sheesh. You see how much you use up quite a lot, you know. If you get 6 dirt for every. Right, that's a grill. Sorry, I stopped in mid-sentence there. That's for Spaddock. And then I'm going to obviously get rid... the trouble is no. I wonder if I can... None. Will that empty all that stuff out, is the question. Yes, it will. When I have no dirt left, Aha. Right, resin's full. I'll stop that. Like I said, so I got all that resin. I know I've only got a small patch, but it's gonna have to go. You can see how much hard work is involved in getting this going. It's too far from a district. Is it too far from a district? Oh, yes. Because the wall will stop. That's probably why that was not working. Now it's not. Now it should be fine now. We should be able to get to these two. It's too far from a district. It's not bloody too far. Oh, because I didn't do that. It's better. Sometimes I hate that bloody thing because you forget. So why is it not working? There's nothing wrong with it. We get it there. We've got about 10 minutes or so left. Yeah, it's all these small things that that obviously add up to large things. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Did I not? Well, that's actually full, which is a bit annoying. Right, fine enough. Yeah, because I just soaked up all that. That's got rid of all that. That's got rid of that. So we're not doing too bad. How many injured beavers I got? 8. I am getting bad water, but I'm not getting any... I'm not getting... Oh, you stupid man. AKA you stupid pig. Is what I should have said. Because I've got that. I got them, didn't I? Oh, get off. There we go. That would have been a better idea, wouldn't it? That is all empty now. Ish. I don't really care. Don't care. Don't care. And don't care. That's a boom boom. Yeah, we'll get that. Now I've got full. I've got full of water. I'll drop to drink. These will be going as well, and I'll change them to obviously a large. So that large button system there works quite well. But the problem is it's not going to work when I redesign this at all. So it'll have to be all ripped back down again and put somewhere else. I say I'd love to have some sort of if I could get like 4 or 5 of these in there, I wouldn't need any of this. So again, that needs to be so. There's so much to still do on this playthrough compared to anything else. Oh, I've done that. I'll put these full because they don't then need... Oh, I'll just do that. I also... oh, I've got that. So now we can blast this halfling up. That now is going to... well... Oh, I need this one as well. I can't require. You can't get materials. What do you mean you can't get materials? You've got tons of materials. Oh, you haven't got any more boom boom. Now I've got this blooming thing, but I haven't got the scrap metal to actually do it. Because I haven't got the treated planks. Now, have I got any treated planks? I have got treated planks. Let's add this in now. Because these need metal. And I've not got the metal to be... Well, I have, but not a lot. Why isn't this working? Power needs power. I'm going to give it power. I've given you power, you stupid thing. Oh. Oh yeah, I gave it power, alright. But what I didn't do is connect it to anything else. Could I do that? I think that'll now work. I'm going to try it anyway, and if it doesn't work, then I'll have to think of something else. Then that'll send that power to there. Because it's going through here, but it's not going through there. Right, there we go. Pigs knows what he's doing. He's a professional in these. Could I have one of them, please? Why have I not got no available workers in the district? Everybody's just decided to die on me again. That's unfortunate. But you can see the plan. The plan is the plan. At least I've got 14 broken teeth. Do I not have any? Do I? We are about at the end of this. Oh, ooh. So, that's maple. Now that would be to do maple syrup, which you need. I've never done maple syrup before, so I don't even know what I need, to be honest. What do I need to use the maples? Bakery. It makes pastries, but how the hell do I get the? How the hell do I get the? How the hell do I get the maple syrup then? I don't know. But I'll tell you something, they're not working either. You go, it won't be the aquatic. I wonder if the thingy farm gets the stuff done. Because I don't want them for cutting though, don't I? Maples. Because these should not be for cutting. But I don't know. That's grilled chestnuts. So that's fine. I haven't got any blooming grilled chestnuts yet anyway. Oh, I'll stand corrected. They will pick... they're picking logs. Why are they picking logs? That's a bit of a problem. I need to get. I need to delete this path then. Now get landscaping on epic proportion again. The problem is I didn't increase that side though, did I? we only get 10. This here, it won't go any further, so I'll have to add in there. Do that. It won't do any of these because it's going the wrong way. Well, that's not too shabby. I could build over them. Well, actually, I can just take them out, can't I? Probably just take them out one by one. And then move over and then do this. Move over and do it. No, I can't do that either. I need to get this done first. That's not going to work. Oof, that was a bit lucky. That would be a catastrophic error. Catastrophe. But you can see the size of it. It's absolutely ginormous. Anyway. I think we should leave it there, my friends. Thank you very much for watching. I mean, if you like to subscribe, it's always lovely to do. And hopefully enjoy it. So the ideas are there. It's just working out what else I'm going to do with this. If I was to put a lake at the top, now we've done this in. Which one have I done that in? I suppose that is a lake, I suppose, in that way, but it's just got things in it. Then I wouldn't need to worry about the water situation at all, because obviously, as this situation goes downwards, we don't need to worry. Obviously, extending this, blasting this up is going to be an enormous. So as I say, I want to move all this and move all this over to be in a relative line. I think I can increase the water by doing this V, like I said in the last one. But I want to try it anyway. The whole point of this is you're doing all these things to try and increase the water. This obviously is at 900. That's a lot, you know, that's a lot more than what the hell we want. But it's not ideal yet. I'll get rid of this in this thing as well. I think that's it. No, because I'm... No, I'm not stupid. I thought I was stupid there, but... yes, I am stupid. Because of this here needs to be done... Yo, never mind, Piggy. This needs to be done, because I looked and thought this was on the same level, but it's not on the same level. Which now means... I can't reach that from there, can I? Because obviously I can't get this round. Oh no, they only got the 2. But anyway, we'll have to sort that out next time. Anyway, we'll see you again. And thank you very much. Bye for now.